Hello, my name is Renee and Pinko, and this lecture is for Module 10 of Human Development. We'll be looking at emerging adults. This module will have 3 parts, and this is the first one called Introduction to Emerging Adulthood. Let's look at adulthood for a second. When you think of adulthood, what comes to mind? If you're like most people, they first think of adult roles, such as marriage, careers, parenthood. These are role transitions with an assumption of new responsibilities and duties. If you thought of rites of passage, you are absolutely right too. Many cultures see adulthood marked by rituals. Here we see a young lady celebrating her quinceañera. In some parts of Africa, they have a ceremony where a man becomes an adult. And in Western culture, we have some consider going to college as a rite of passage into adulthood. Can you think of any in your culture? Traditionally, adulthood begins right after adolescence stage, and in many cultures that is still the same. What we're seeing in many developed countries, especially in Western culture, is an higher age average in marriages, childbearing, careers. So what becomes of the age after adolescence before adulthood? A transitional stage. Emerging adulthood is considered a transitional stage. The age is between late teens to mid-20s. It's very normative in developed countries. And like all stages, emerging adult has its own characteristics. Lifespan constructs. It represents a unified sense of past, present, and future. As they figure out who or what they want to be, it's often displayed in 2 ways. First one is scenario, which are expectations about the future, and they often use a personal narrative to put the past events and organize it to give insight to perceived changes and future expectations. The second one is a social clock. It has eternal commitments at what age they need to accomplish things. In my family, I grew up with a family of having a set age when I'm supposed to finish school, around when I'm supposed to get married, have children, buy a house. I know a house at 30. And these are all good goals, and just know that it's normal. The key indicator is establishing financial independence. During this time, they may be experiencing part-time jobs, doing interns, moving in and out of dorms or apartments, and so it's the beginning stage. It is a work in progress. Filling in the middle. Many young adults will begin to feel what they see is a rite of passage and then start taking on adult roles, but at the same time they feel like an adolescent as they're unsure of the direction they need to go or even the commitments they have agreed upon or the responsibilities that were given. It could be just still living at home with their parents, and it's definitely normal. If anything, we can understand that these are normal feelings during this time. Next one is possible selves. What they could become. What do they think they will be in a few years? Or what they're afraid of becoming. These are often reflected in their personal goals. Personal control belief is the degree in which a person believes it is what they do involves the outcome. What if you did not get the job you applied for? Was it all you? Was it the company? Your answer will explain your personal control beliefs. This is the end of Module 10, Part 1. Thank you.